Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and this one is going to be a more animation tutorial video. Again, this app that I'm using is free on the App Store. It is kind of advanced and a little hard to use, so I'm going to give a little tutorial for what I'm doing. I might squeeze an animation tutorial into the video because who wants to learn how to make a model yourself and then just instantly not be able to animate with it unless you're just into posing with the animation and all of that stuff. So we're going to have to get the app Prisma 3D. Download that on the App Store. Again, it is 100% free. And then get the app Sketchfab, or what you can do, you can search in Sketchfab or download files to Prisma 3D. I'll just go on that one because it's the first one. And then it comes up as Sketchfab. You're going to want to go into Sketchfab. And this one is a FNAF model, Five Nights at Freddy's. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to the search bar up here. Once you sign in, FNAF, Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF. Now, once that comes up, there's going to be a bunch of different models that you can use to animate in videos. Now, we're not going to do those now, because some of the models don't work compared to, it demands how high, if you have a low-end phone, it's not going to work that much. It's not going to work. It's not going to work that much. Sometimes it'll work, but it's not going to work that much. But if you have a high-end phone, there might be some complications, but you'll be able to download a lot of models. And then if you do this on PC, you can download pretty much every model. So again, cool models in here. And they're very nice. But the thing about these models is some of these you cannot animate the bones on them sometimes. Now, bones mean you cannot make their joints move. They just sit there and they can just slide across the screen, not making any movements, just staring at you. And that's kind of stupid. So today what we're going to see is how to make a model using being able to use every bone you create. You can do whatever you like with it. So you come into Prisma 3D. Go to New. And this is where you start. Right here. So you're in this area. Stay by this area. Don't just wander off wherever you want. Make sure you can see these. And what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to the square, the cube in the top left corner, and click on cube. What it should do is it should import a cube preset to your Prisma 3D. Now, we're going to get into the animation half later, but right now we're just going to do modeling. So what we're going to do, we're going to want to bring this cube up a little bit. However much you want, depending. I'm going to have to save room for a little bit of a stage, kind of, or table, or something for him to just chill on. And then we're going to choose the color we want. I'm going to make a Fredbear, so he's going to be yellow. Then we're going to, wait, I want to change that yellow a bit. That's like a kind of dank yellow. Ew, this yellow's nasty. I hate this yellow, bro. Alright. Something like that, but you might want to go a little darker if it's for Fredbear. So that's going to be like what I use. Then you're going to want to mold this into however thick, however long, however you want it. Just do it like that. You'd have to do that though is look in the top left corner. This is where you start. You can move it around. This, if you click on the second one, you can turn it, twist it, do whatever you want with that. And then this one is the molding. So I forgot to mention that. So forgive me for that one. That was my bad. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to mold it to whatever shape you want. And then what I find the easiest to do, so you don't mistake the skin colors, copy it 4 times. So then you have ultimately the 4 limbs an animatronic would have. So I might face it over here because I like the side with the most light. Or I could just put down a light right up here. And that gives a light right there. But we're not going to do that. and we're not going to have the camera. Right now, we're just focusing on the model. So, just try to make them as even as possible, but if you can't do that, it's not going to be the end of the world. It might take you a hot second, but you'll get it eventually. So those are looking like some Fredbear legs. Now, I am going to move mine up a lot of it. But, again, you don't have to do this on yours. This is just what I'm doing because I want to do something with it after. Okay. Alright, so once you have that done, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to import another cube. You're going to want to take that cube and go to the molding we talked about earlier on the top left corner. Press the one where it's like a cutout thing, like a bunch of dots in the shape of a square or a cube or a rectangle, and mold it down to about A big. A thick, A big. We might go a little bigger, like that big. That's good. So mold it to like that big and put that color on the side, left side, to gray. Dark gray, like gray. Like that gray. And you're going to want to take this gray, little block, and slide it over to Fredbear's knees or whatever animatronics you're doing his knees. And if it's not big enough, like mine's isn't, just pop it up a little bit like that. Bam, fixed perfectly. Then you're going to want to slide it back until it's 100% even. Once you've got that, just copy it and slide the other copy over it like that. Boom. You've got Fredbear's legs. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to take the gray cubes we were talking about and copy one at a time. Copy one and bring one down there like I just did. Try and line them up as perfectly as possible. And once you do that, we are ready to move on to our next step. So just like that, we have that, but we have to copy that because I'm stupid and I forgot to do that. So let me just pop that sucker up there real quick. Alright, there we go. Now, what we're going to want to do now is we're going to want to take one of these cubes, or the stretched out legs, his legs, copy it and move it over here. Now you might be asking, what are we going to make out of his legs? He already has 2 sets of legs. You're going to shrink it down to there, make it a little long, to like that big. Then you're going to slide it down here, under here, so it's like his little feet. Now, make it like as big as an animatronic's foot would be, or just make your own goofy model. I don't care. It's your model, not mine. Alrighty, dighty, dippity doo. What is it that I can do for you? Quote by BruceDo.com or Bruce Stu Films. Go check him out. He's a funny YouTuber, not sponsored. Alright, now copy the feet. Once you have that done, slide them out here and shrink them down to yay big. I mean, no. To yay big. That big. That's as much as you need them. Then, slide it back here. Even them out. So, bam. Then you have a little toe. Now, you copy the toe like we've been doing. Just copy. This has a lot of copying in it, since Fredbear is whatchamacallit. I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah. Copy the toes, bring them over to this side. Now, keep copying. He should have, I'm making him have 4 toes, because I don't really want to do 5 toes. Because that's just a waste of my time, because I really don't care. Alright, bam. So you have legs and some feet. So I get it's kind of pixelated. Like, it's like a Minecraft one, but it's like good enough, right? No, you unsubbed. Oh. Okay. Well, bite me then. I'm gonna slide this over here because I just want to fix mine up. You can leave yours as you want, or you could just do what I just did. Now, what you want to do from here is you want to take the cube again, slide it over here, instantly color it black. Black gives your creation the biggest. It makes your creation stand out more if your creation has brighter colors on it. Now, you've got the black, right? So you're going to want to mold it, but make it big. Like, not too big. Not like that big, like I just did. But, like, relatively big. Like, he's on a stage. So, like, about that big. You know what? No, we're going to make it a little bigger. Because we don't know how much room we're going to need. We can always shrink it down in the future. Alright, so once we have that, we've got our animatronic Fredbear's legs completely done. So we're not going to worry on this anymore. But we are still going to copy the legs to create some of the upper torso and even some of the arms. But we will get into that. So we're going to want to copy one of these legs up here. Lift it, spiral it over here like that, make sure it's even 100%, and slide it right over here. Then widen it out like that, like we just did, and slide it up. Now we have his torso ready to begin doing. So what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to make his torso puff out like this because he's a fat dude. Let's be honest, he's a fat bear. All right. So once we got that, like that, I'm gonna take. You don't have to copy one, but I'm gonna copy one because it's gonna be easier. And stretch it out like that. And when you do this, hold on. You might want to take this and stretch it out a little more. Like that. And then stretch it out like that. And nah, we're going to leave it how it was. Once you have that, you're going to want to take this and put it to a deeper shade. Like a deeper shade of, like that. Like a kind of, like a dirty blonde color. Like, yeah. Like Sam's hair color. Hi, Sam, if you're watching this. Kind of like a brown. So once you have that, bam, then that's his little bear fatso self belly. So now that we have that, You might want to shrink that a bit. Hold on. And I'm going to shrink it a little more. Again, you don't have to follow what I'm doing. This is kind of just a tutorial. It doesn't mean you have to follow it, but it's here so if you want to follow it. So if you don't want to follow it, don't watch this video. Okay. So, sorry, I had to take a swig of my Gatorade, not sponsored. And you're gonna wanna take the legs again. Take the legs. Copy it. Have it come up here. Mold it into a smaller version of the leg. Flip it this way. Flip it to the left. Push it towards you from where I'm standing. So push it towards you if you're doing it from where I'm standing, or push it away from you. Then that's starting to look like his arms. Now we're gonna take his animatronic endoskeleton piece. Take that out of there and move it up towards the arm. You guys know the drill. Flip it like that. Flip it, flip it, flip, flip, flip it, flip it, flip, 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 flip flops. Flippity flip flip flops. 2021 can suck my sock. If you know what I'm referring to. Don't tell my mommy. Okay. Copy the arm. Take the arm out of there. Slide it down here. Tilt it towards you. Then once you got that, slide it up and in and out and up again until eventually boom, 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 booty bam. Hi, Sam. If you're watching this, which you're not, because nobody likes my channel. My channel's dead. Alright, bam. Now we have some of his arm, but we are not done with his arm. You did not think we were going to have a microphone. Why would it be in this position if he was going to have a microphone? Stupid. No. Okay. Take the joint, the jitty joint. Slide it over here. Angle it so it's like where the hand would be. Now you have another joint for where the hand's gonna be. Now, take an arm, copy it, slide it towards you, mold it to where it's bigger but it's shorter. Bigger but it's shorter. And twist it so it's upright. Like that. Just like that, he's ready to hold his gosh dang microphone. Now, take a joint, because it's already kind of close to what we're going to do. Slide it up. Now, color it a little lighter than it already is. Just a little bit. Or that much. I don't really know. Mold it into like a kind of like a thin stick, like about that big. Go sub to Kason is QT and Angelo Youngberg. Not sponsored at all. I mean, I wish I made money off of this, but I'm just an 11-year-old. That games don't matter. No, I'm not joking, because my dreams don't matter. No, okay. You want to be stubborn, do you? There we go. I freaking hate that glitch. Alright. Recolor this joint black. Tilt it slightly in that the direction that you have the gray stick we just did. This direction. I made a playlist. Not too loud again, okay? It was not too loud. No. I love disco. No. K-O-O. K-O-K. K-O-K-O. Alright. So once you have that ball right where it is, copy it, mold it into a scrawny little cupcake booty, slimming it like that, and then bam, bitty 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 bam. Boom, bada boom. That's how it's done. Look at that microphone. That we are gonna have to change, but it's good for now, because we are gonna have to slide this back, but it's good for now. We're gonna slide it back right now anyway, because we don't know what we're talking about. Alright, there. That's gonna be Fredbear's microphone. Now what you can do is you can copy his arms or his other side. So I'm gonna have him go like that. Alright, so once you have it facing like that, you're gonna snatch the joint with a snap. Or whatever that means. Super Mario Logan quote, Ghost love to them. Again, not sponsored because I'm poor. But maybe if you guys would just take a quick second to subscribe, I wouldn't be poor. No, don't, please. Actually, yeah, please do. Oh my god. I have a friend. He wanted me to plug his YouTube channel. No, I had two friends that did this. They wanted me to plug their YouTube channel. And I did it. I did plug one's YouTube channel, and they never plugged me back. I'm not going to say who, because I don't want people storming their channel. I don't want all 5 people watching this to storm their channel and whatever. But, okay. So, one guy's name starts with a C, and the other guy's name starts with an L. For their YouTube names, not their real names. I'm not gonna give away their real info, but they wanted me to plug their channel, and I did to one, and they just never did it back. And I'm not talking about Cheese Plays. I just want to point that out. I'm not talking about Cheese Plays. Cheese Plays, another friend that I plugged, and he plugged me back. So we are cool. Don't think for a second this is about Cheese Plays. Cheese Plays is good. I just realized Cheese Plays also does in fact start with a C. But in it, did it do? Alright, again, copy the joints, because all we do in this channel is copy joints. Let's just make that our slogan. We copy the joints. I'm dying because you didn't sub. Why do you guys hate me? No, I'm joking. Now for this one, but you have that. Follow what I just did. If you didn't get it, let me just make it thicker. Have him munch on some cookies real quick. Get him a big boy. Big and strong. 170 pounds. 170 pounds at 4'6" would be like terrible, wouldn't it? Or even at 4, any 4 foot would be terrible. Oh, my Gatorade all over my carpet. My Gatorade. Bro, my Gatorade. Cleaning up my Gatorade, if you don't mind. On the carpet too, that's terrible. But I got it out. It comes out with Resolve. Not sponsored, but it's a good product. Again, not plugging them. I am plugging them, but still. Alright, I'm gonna take a swig now. I don't want any more going to waste. Now take a toe. You want to take 2 Timmy's toe and copy it. And angle it up once you've moved it. Angle it just straight up or straight down, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you're referring it to. And slimming it to your liking, but you have to do it around this thin, but not unless you want it to be bulging out of the hand. So do it as slim to your liking, but somewhat it will not work. To an extent. Alright, so we're going to take this finger, copy it 3 times. Now we're going to space them out individually. Try to space them closer to each other. Like around there would be good. Now take one of the toes, copy it, angle it straight up. Then once you've done that, angle it to whatever side his hand is facing him on. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now we have Fredbear's overall body. Now all we have to worry about is this fat boy's head. Now for this fat boy's head, you may be asking, are we using the body parts again? Are we not starting from scratch? Well, would you believe me if I told you? Heck yes, we are. Take his hand, copy it, remove it, Mold it until it's like a big boy square, but not too big. Okay. Slide that over his head now. Alright, there. Now, once you have it like evenly over his head, take his chest piece, the middle of his chest, and mold it down until it's like, it looks like this. Like, alright, until it looks like what I just showed y'all. So it's like gonna be the front of his face. Slide it back into his face. Just sir, is it okay if I just park that on your face? Slide that up a bit. Okay, we'll worry about his bow tie and hat in a little bit too. But what we're gonna do now, we're gonna take his head, copy, slide it down to right there, and now slide his head up, slide his loafer snout up, and slide his lower jaw up, but not too much up. Now you're going to want to slide them back down just to even them out a little bit. You might think that's unnecessary, but it's kind of necessary. Alright, now you're going to want to take his mic piece right here, copy it, slide it up here, angle it so it's straight, as so. As so, so like that. Now, once you have it to where it looks like that with his mouth, it's lined up, it's like sticking in there like a bar. Copy it and slide it over to the same place on the other end of his mouth. Once you've got that, take the top part, black part of his microphone, slide it up, squish it down, and that is going to be his nose. And once you have that formed, again, this app is free on the App Store. And this is 3D animations, so I like it. You can find some models that import that have bones. I'm not saying you can't do that. When you import models, some of them have bones. Some of them don't have bones that you can edit. And for those that don't want to spend all day looking for those models, because I personally had a hard time finding those models. I found like maybe a handful that have bones. So this is for some that don't want to go through that stupid process. Now, once you have that, you've got his nose. He's got a little nose. He's got a little microphone. He's got his hands, right? He's looking like a good Fredbear. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take his middle jaw part and we're gonna stretch it out until it goes into his shoulders, as so. Then, once you have that done, you're gonna want to just leave it like that, because that's all we're gonna need for that. His jaw is pretty much done. I mean, all we really need to do here is basically just stretch it out, so it's like lined up with him relatively. Bam! There, his jaw's done. Until we add some teeth, which I'm not sure if we are. I don't think we're gonna add teeth. We're gonna add teeth on the top row, but not on the bottom, because the bottom is where we're gonna use it to talk. If you're gonna talk, you're gonna have to have it go like this, and we're gonna have it go like that, and we're not gonna want the teeth to get in the way of that. We're just gonna be like that, and the teeth are gonna be there individually, just sitting there and floating. So we don't want that. But that being said, what we're gonna want to do for once, we're gonna want to take a cube, not copy, just a raw cube. Keep it the color it is. Well, we might darken it a little bit. Hold it down till it's like about yay big. Take it, get it close to Fredbear's face. Don't put it in. Don't put it in like that. Just take it real close to his face. And then get so close as it's suspenseful for him. And then shove it in his eye until he starts bleeding. Oh, the pain of Yellow Bear scream. Oh, God. He's bleeding out right now. No, I'm joking. No, he's not. Fredbear, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine, but I hate you, so I'm gonna appear in your office, and now I'm gonna rip your head off. I don't feel safe. Guys, send help. Fredbear's gonna kill me. I think Fredbear's gonna kill me. Alright, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna copy his nose. Take it to about yay big. So it can cover his eyelids. And shove it into his eye. He should be screaming right now. Fredbear, please don't cry. Fredbear, please don't cry. This is how William Afton killed the kids. He's just like, I'm gonna torture you. Imagine he just killed them by like yeeting them all off. No, he just killed them by yeeting them all into the parts and service or the secret room door. He just watch out, boom. That would be funny. That should be a FNAF meme. FNAF meme reviews from Taco. Oh! Taco. Alright. Now this Bubble Boy has some eyelids. Now right now it looks like it could go either way. Fredbear or Spring Bonnie. Now I want you to choose. Who do you want to do? Right now, what I'm gonna do. Well, we have the microphone, so we're doing Fredbear on our part. But if you want to have Spring Bonnie have the little microphone, you can. It's again your choice. Or like here, you could add a guitar instead of that microphone, that little microphone. But we added a microphone because this is a Fredbear thing. But for the people that like Spring Bonnie more, you can do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. Alright, copy his head, his big old fat head, and shrink it to like the size of an ear. Not that we're making an ear. We're totally not making an ear. Yes, we are. But just get it to that right size for some reason. I just make that like perfectly, like an ear size, like an animatronic yellow bear ear. Why are we doing this? I don't know. Why are we doing this? Can somebody tell me in the comments why we're doing this? Kids, can you tell me why we're doing this? Ow, ow. Somebody just threw a tomato at me. Yeah, no, you suck. I don't. Okay, I suck. Okay, that was terrible comedy. That was terrible comedy. I'm tired, alright? Don't judge. You came here for a review, and you know this channel is mainly cringe, so you took that risk. Alright, once you have Drat, D hind, or D ear, now put it about in the middle of his head, and you're gonna want to take his microphone thingamabob, his microphone stencil thing, copy it, of course, angle it to the right, because we're doing the right ear, or if you're doing the left ear, do the left ear. Shrink it a little bit. Oh, dang, it was 11:20. Jeez. Okay. Then he has that ugly excuse of an ear. Alright, if you have it down here, twist it so it's like it matches. I think that's the problem. Yep, that's the problem. That looks much better. So twist it to match the way it is, and then slide it up. Bam. Now, our friend, not really friend because he tries to murder us, countless different attempts, but he has an ear now. So that's all that matters right now. He has a dang ear. That's all that matters. So we're going to copy this, put it up here, copy his metal part right there, put it up here, slide it down here, and then we're doing the left side, so crank it up facing the top left corner. Now, okay. Oh my god. Bro, I can't grab the, okay, there. Bro. Okay, so just do the same thing you did on the other side. That's why I'm not talking, but now once you've done that, you're gonna want to take his, whatchamacallit. We're not doing the inside of the ears, but you're gonna want to take his mic piece, copy it, make sure it's straight up, widen it out like this, and make the color like a magentage. There. So make it like a magenta, because that's what color his hat is. They could have done a better job on the color, because I don't like the color, but that's just me, because I hate pink and purple. Well, I don't hate them, because I don't really care. They're just colors, but they are my least favorite colors in the book. I'll tell you that much. Once you have them even like that, you're going to slide it back to the back of his head and make it so it kind of sticks up like high like that. and make sure it's in his head even like that. Now you're gonna want to copy this. Slide it, squish it, widen it out. And bam, he's got a hat now. Da-na-na-na. Alright, so we're going to worry about his pupils now. So we're going to take his mic, slide him up here, twist them this way. So they should look like this right now. Now shove them into his eye so he can see now. Alright, there. Make sure they're even. Now when you do that, copy, slide one over to the other one. Alright. Now take his hat, copy it, and slide it out of his chest. Or whatever I just did. And then put this little magenta button right on the boy's chest. Whoever wears this suit's a furry. William's a furry. He's a furry. He's a walking furry. Yeah. Dang, I love Gatorade. Okay. Back to the video. Take the magenta button in his chest. Copy it. You get the point. Alright. Now just keep doing this. Now copy his hat. Take it down and pop it out of his chest. Now, it's going to be a little big, but you're going to cut it down. Even it out. And then bam. Make it smaller though. To the point where it's like you can see it clearly. But it doesn't stick out too much. So there. That's as good as his bow tie is gonna get. Now, the last step of making our Fredbear. I think I'm gonna make an animation tutorial too. So we're gonna do it simple, but for making our Fredbear, we're gonna take his eyeballs, copy them, slide them through down here. Just shave him like this, shave his teeth like this. Alright, Now, once you have that little tooth ready, you put that right there. Copy and keep sliding the teeth over. Alright, keep sliding them over. Alright. Now take this tooth and slide it back into another tooth. Or just come here, delete it, bam. Now, he has teeth. Now, there's going to be an orange modeling on the top, on the very top center of your screen. Touch that and I'll put you into animation mode. Now, get your flip thing ready out. Now, what you're going to want to do, I'm going to move that up there. You're going to want to grab hold of the part you want to animate. I'm going to have his jaw. Then there's going to be a red clock. Oh, I spilled more Gatorade. I think I have this resolve out here with a paper towel still from the first time. Alright, there. There's a red, little clock thing on the side of on the right bottom corner of your screen. Press it to create the parts that you're animating. And then change the part you want to be animated when you animate it. And keep repeating that cycle. And then, what it looks like at the end is this. It looks like, look, his jaw comes to life. Just pop. I like how his jaw wiggles. It's funny. If you don't want his jaw to wiggle, then I'll make more of it for you. Now this is what the animation comes out to be. Now it's a little goofy, but it's like his jaw kind of malfunctioned. But yeah, that's basically how you animate in a nutshell. I'm going to save this project because it took me like 51 minutes. So if you can't work hard, this app's not for you. But if you can work hard, get yourself on this app. It's a good app. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day or night, depending on much time you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.